What is going on, guys? So today, right, I want to basically be making a video talking about, Amazon automation stores and all of that stuff. So if you guys don't know, I have two of these currently, and I just wanted to give a quick breakdown of how it's been going so far, and kind of everything that's been happening profit-wise, loss-wise, all of that. So the first one, basically, I started one, and then I started a second one with a completely different company. These are two decently well-known individuals that are in the Amazon FBA space. So I'm like, let me try my luck with both of them and see. So the first one I started was around back in August. The amount of hiccups that went on with that one were absolutely insane, right? The store really didn't start being launched until around January, right? Then products didn't start getting pushed, right? Until then I ordered the inventory. The inventory took literally until March 25th to arrive, so 2 months after it was ordered. So literally from August until March, I was out basically $70,000, right? It was ridiculous, and I was very, very frustrated. And I'm like, this is a joke. Now things are starting to go well. It's starting to ramp up. I have my quarter one kind of meeting with them set up, and kind of excited about that. Right now, slowly going into profit wise, not overall from overall investment, just profit wise from the inventory costs and everything like that, right? So the first month inventory, right, I ordered around $32,000 worth of inventory for that first one, and we're slowly starting to get into for that month into that profit, right, which basically means right now at 34, which means right now $2,000 profit based off of the first month, which again, $2,000 profit in 1 month, again, I have no complaints. It is not bad. However, theoretically, that $2,000 is since August, right? That $2,000 is since August, and basically, if I subtract that $32,000 right from that 70, I'm basically at $38,000. So I just basically, it's going to take me right now at this rate. If it's only $2,000 per month, it's going to take me around, obviously 17 months, around 17 to 18 months. Well, actually 18 months. To break even, right? Which really is not my goal, obviously. Kind of want to do it a little bit faster. However, that was in the contract, and all of that it would take around that long anyways. However, hopefully we can ramp it up slowly. But that was the first one, right? So overall, that experience, did not like it at all. It took way too long to get started, and all of that. So yeah, and actually I had to pay another $2,000 in order to hire an outside company in order to get one of my accounts back, which was kind of ridiculous that they didn't handle that either. So, not happy about that one. So right now, basically $40,000 plus $2,000 profit. So I got $38,000 left to make. However, again, you guys know I invest my money in order to make monthly passive income. So again, $2,000 is not bad for that overall investment, and I'm hoping to ramp it up to around 4 to 5 would be a nice goal. So, and that's what I told them. The second one, much better experience. I feel like the person running that one is a lot more, professional, a lot more caring about kind of that space in a sense, to be honest with you. So I'm not really trying to name any names, not badmouth, right? Well, if anything, after a year, I want to see exactly how it all turns out and to kind of see what happens. And then obviously I'll release stuff. But so that one, right, basically started in October, right? That's when I made the initial payment. And then it was actually a Walmart store, but that it turned then into an Amazon store because of some Walmart shutdowns of stores. So they recommended I do Amazon. It refunded me some of my money as well, since Amazon stores are cheaper than Walmart to set up. And I'm like, okay, perfect. Now, what I like about this a lot better is that I basically gave them a range, right? I gave them one of my cards, right? So let me grab my wallet here. Basically, the Amex Plum card, wherever I put that thing, somewhere in my wallet. The Amex Plum card, right, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a card that allows you, 60 days, unlike a normal credit card, to pay back instead of 30. So I chose that one. I basically gave them a limit. You guys can basically put $30,000 to $40,000 on this card if you want to for inventory costs. Now, what's different about this from the first company is that the first company was basically like, yo, wire us this money and will basically, they kind of like order it in bulk. Now, what the second company does is they actually list products, right? They go through Walmart, they look at it on Amazon, and they list the products. Now, from that point, they basically list the products, buy it from Walmart, ship it directly to the customer. Bingo, bango, they charge my card once at a time, and all of that. I get paid out from Amazon about every 2 weeks, so it goes a lot better. Here's the thing about that entire thing. Basically, right, I'm like, okay, how much profit am I actually making, right? So I start looking, right, every time. Now I'm at the very beginning I did. Now I'm like, I don't really care too much. But at the very beginning, the basically profit margin was around $20. Now, I only get 70% of that. They keep 30% of that. So obviously, of that 20, I basically keep 14. They keep 6, which again, I have no complaints with. So, right, then it started slowly ramping up, and it was getting to about 3 sales a day, which again, obviously, $14 times 3, right, I'm looking at $42 profit a day, times 30, that's $1,200. And since then, it has been slowly ramping up and ramping up and ramping up. Now, the store, not just was it cheaper, right, but it's also a much better business model. Here is the reason why I think that. So the first store, I basically had $40,000 out-of-pocket cost to build the store. The other one was $25,000. So that's an extra $15,000. What I like what they do here is they just charge my card instead of having me to wire the money out of pocket again. The third thing about that is I get points, or theoretically 1.5% cash back if I want, which I basically just use for points anyways. So not really an issue on that matter. So that's kind of the thing I like about that, because if we calculate this out, right, let me go here, right, let's just say $40,000, right, or let's just take the middle, $35,000, times that 1.5%, that is $525 if I were to do cash back. However, I don't really care for cash back. I use it all for travel. But again, we could calculate this out on top of basically like $1,300 per month profit, which would basically get us to around $1,800 per month profit, which at that point would take us about 12 months to break even on our initial investment. However, I use it for cash back, as well as sales are starting to ramp up and everything like that. The first month has not been fully completed. We're basically about like 4 days away from that, which again is not bad. So based on that, looking at around 1,800, so I think we'll get to 2,000 again, and I think it'll slowly start ramping up, and that's what they told me. They told me the first 3 months are going to be the slowest, so I'm super excited about that fact. That right now in the first month it's basically going to do 2,000 profit, which is the cut I keep, unlike at the other store. And yeah, so basically at that point on, right, another goal would get this to 5,000, because then both of those stores would be racking me in around $8,000 to $10,000 profit per month. I get some great points, which I can then use for travel. I ended up just buying, if you guys don't know, a couple months back, the companion pass, right? I'm not going to name which airline. Actually, you guys know it's Delta, which basically means I get to fly first class for free, which really helps me because I'm back and forth between Europe and America a lot. I spend about 50-50 at this point now. So again, now I use all those points if I do want to stay at a hotel. Obviously, I'm not in a hotel right now, right? I'm at my girlfriend's place. But again, if I do want to go to a hotel, right, me and her want to go somewhere. She doesn't know this yet, but on Friday, we leave for Italy. Actually, literally just a quick Friday to Saturday getaway. Beautiful hotel, right, booked through points. Again, completely free. So, just stuff like that, having that opportunity. So do I think automation stores are worth it? Yes, I do, depending on the company. Now, those are two companies, and those are two very well-known people. However, here's the fact. There are a lot of scam automation stores. Now, the second thing is some automation stores don't work. These are two very reputable people, and as you guys can tell, I've had one very bad experience and one very good, super easy off-the-bat experience. Those are from reputable people. Now, if you go with an unreputable person, maybe it's better, maybe it's not. It kind of depends. But again, I feel like it's just do your own research, and if you're not willing to take the risk, because again, right, basically if I were to calculate everything out, I have been out almost $100,000 out of pocket, out of like my own pocket money without seeing a return for, almost half a year. So, just be aware of that. You must kind of have to have that money in order to do this. So, just wanted to make this video in case you are thinking about it, right? Do your own research. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram or comment down below. I'll be more than happy to comment back or respond back. I usually respond within 48 hours always. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want, some dope clothes to wear, click the link down below. I got some nice stuff I'm very proud that I made. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow with another video, and thank you so much for watching. Peace out, guys.